Alright, what's up guys? This is Doug from Undead Nation, and I'm going to be bringing you guys this live duel between me and my buddy Richie. It is a Orcust versus Salamangreat matchup, so we're just going to go ahead and get started right into the video. As you guys can see, right now it's just the beginning of the game. Yeah, but I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Matt for letting me use his equipment at BostonsEternalempire. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get everything started. He's going to start off by activating the Salamangreat circle on his side of the field to add a Salamangreat monster from his deck to his hand. He's going to search out the Spinny. Summoning off Gazelle to get its effect to mill off what is probably going to be his Salamangreat Roar, which would probably, on his part, be the best option for this. Looks like I have nothing to counteract with that, so he's going to continue off with his plays. He's going to go ahead and drop his Spinny to target his Gazelle to boost it up by 500, then special summon it back to go into his Mirage Stallion play. From there, he's going to detach his Mirage Stallion to special summon a Salamangreat monster out from the deck in defense position, which in turn, he's more than likely obviously going for the Salamangreat Jaguar, which then afterwards, he'll be able to go off into a Link 2 play. Then he's going to go ahead and link off the Jaguar and Mirage Stallion to go into a Sunlight Wolf. Then he's going to go ahead and activate his Salamangreat Sanctuary from his hand. That way he doesn't have to search it off with Baylinks. That way he's able to relink summon using his one Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf to go into a secondary Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf, being able to add a Salamangreat Spell or Trap card back from the deck to his hand. Obviously, the only card that he has in his graveyard to target for the Spell and Trap card is his Roar, but first he's going to special summon his Jaguar by returning his other Sunlight Wolf back into the deck, adding a Gazelle, and setting his Roar to the field off of Sunlight Wolf's effect. Oh, nope, that was a mistake on my end. He set the Roar off of its own effect and added the circle back to his hand. He's going to go ahead and set 2 more back row and pass the turn off to me, it looks like. Unless he's gonna... yeah, he's gonna go ahead and pass it off to me. Alright, so I'm gonna draw into my hand on this turn. Again, it's good. I'm running the Orcust deck. I'm starting this playoff with Sky Striker Hornet Drones to get my Orcust engine rolling here. So it doesn't look like he has anything to respond to for my Hornet Drones. He's just going to let that one go through. I'm going to go ahead and activate Hornet Drones to put a token to the board so I can link it off into a Sky Striker Kagari. This matchup is pretty good for the most part, but I'm going to go ahead and summon the Kagari from the extra deck. I'm going to activate Kagari's effect to pull the Hornet Drones back to my hand, and I'm going to go ahead and reactivate the Hornet Drones so I can get another token off to go into a Link 2 play. Starting us off to go into the Orcust engine, starting with the going into Cerberus. and then I'm going to go ahead and link summon into my Nightmare Mermaid so I can start everything and get my stuff popped off. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to activate. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to activate Instant Fusion on this. This was a misplay on my end. I was trying to bait out the roar on this. Obviously, he wasn't going to fall for it, so I'm going to bring out the Thousand-Eyed Restrict off of the Instant Fusion in hopes of activating the effect of Thousand-Eyed Restrict to bait him into using roar on it. Not realizing that I missed timing on the mermaid, so I won't be able to get my orcust plays going here, sadly, so this is what cost me the game on this one. He's going to go ahead and respond with my activation with Solemn Strike, getting rid of my Thousand-Eyed Restrict. He's going to take 1500 from that. Again, I missed timing on Mermaid, so I will not be able to get my Orcust Nightmare out, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass off to him. After I set 2 back row, it looks like. Yeah. I think now this is the end of my turn, so we're gonna go. I think now I'm gonna let him go ahead into his stuff. Looks like I'm trying to see if there's anything I have. He's gonna go ahead and activate Heavy Storm Duster, popping my 2 back row, which was my Fog Blade and my Orcust Crescendo. Not too big of a deal. He's gonna go ahead and activate his Circle to search his deck to add a Salamangreat monster. It looks like he's going to go ahead and take his Foul and add that to his hand. Nope. His Beat Bison. Add that to his hand on this. And obviously I have nothing in response for any of this right now because he popped both my back row with Heavy Storm Duster. So yeah, so this is... This wasn't a very good first matchup on my end because of the slight misplays that I did, but right now his board's actually looking pretty good. He's going to use Gazelle's effect again and pitch the Will of the Salamangrates to activate that, to special summon his Beat Bison to his field. Yeah, because with Will of the Salamangrates you can special summon a Salamangreat monster from either your graveyard or your hand, so this is pretty devastating right now on my part. I'm only sitting on the board with 1 mermaid and nothing else in hand to help out any of my plays. So it looks like he has the better. So yeah, right now he has better board presence than I. He's going to go ahead and link away his Sunlight Wolf to go into his Heat Leo. And then he's going to relink his Heat Leo to go into a secondary Heat Leo off of Salamangreat Sanctuary's effect. Using, I think what he's looking for, he's going to go ahead and special summon his Jaguar to the field to his own link monster points to, from what it looked. Nope, he's actually gonna go for the spinny instead this time. I'm gonna stop that with the Skullmeister so he doesn't get that going. I'm gonna try to disrupt his board. He's going to go ahead and use the effect of Mirage Stalio right now to detach the Gazelle to special summon a Salamangreat monster from his deck to the field in defense position. It looks like he's going to go with Falco. Pretty sure this is where he starts really wrecking me right now. If I'm not mistaken, he's going to be able to link off his Falco to use his effect to set a Salamangreat spell or trap from the graveyard to his side of the field, if that's what he's going for. He's currently, yep, he's gonna activate his Jaguar to bring it back to the field by sending a Heat Leo back from his graveyard to his extra deck. He's going to go ahead and do a link play of those two and go into Tornado Dragon. Although he's not going to be able to use the effect of Tornado Dragon due to Mirage Stalio, stating that you can't activate any effects other than fire monsters after you use the effect of Mirage Stalio itself. So, but that will not matter at this point because it looks like he has almost enough to end the game. He's going ahead searching through his graveyard right now to see what he has. All I'm sitting on right now is a Nightmare Mermaid. He has a full board and he's just ready to go. So I think we're going to go ahead and go to the battle phase. He uses Tornado Dragon, attacks into me. I'm going to take quite a bit of damage this turn. I don't think it's quite enough to end the game, but we'll see. I'm almost sure that this is what ends the game right here. He's going to go for the kill. Yep. So this was a loss on my end. He OTK'd me on this turn. We're going to go ahead and just pass it on into game 2 on this one. The opening hand for that one was pretty bad. I misplayed a few times on that on my side, forgetting that Mermaid had its effect activated upon its Link summon, and I missed timing on that, so that is where I ended up missing out. But it was either lose my Mermaid to Roar or make an attempt for something else, as like using Thousand Eyed Restrict for bait or Instant Fusion to bait out his Roar on that, which, as you can see on that video, it did not work out. So right now I'm just gonna do a stack shuffle, get the deck, get it all shuffled up since I've searched a few times last game. Hopefully this hand's gonna be a little bit better. But yeah, again, if you guys are new to my channel, just give me a like and a subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to see the videos as soon as they're uploaded to it. Keep your eyes out for more posts coming the way. I will be adding a few new videos later on this week for a couple of spicy deck profiles that I've been working on recently, as to why I haven't uploaded videos in a couple weeks. But yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, just leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to Boston's Eternal Empire for letting me use his recording studio to record this video and bring you guys some of the okay videos that I can put out for you guys. I'd also like to give a shout out to my buddy Richie here for the awesome matchup that he has for his Salamangreat deck. If you want to check out my buddy Boston Eternal Empire's channel if you want to see some other deck profiles along with live gaming stuff. Give him a like and subscribe. He does budget deck profiles as well. But we're going to hop right back into this. And I'm going to start this off with Orchestrated Return, dropping my Legacy World Crown to draw 2 cards. I'm going to go ahead and start the play out with normal summoning Symbol Skeleton to the board. I'm going to pay half my life points to summon Destrudo to the board so I can get my plays going. I think this was a silly mistake on my end, paying half of my life points to go into Destrudo, but it's all I had in hand to do stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Link Summon. I do believe I'm going to go straight into the Galatea. Nope, actually I'm going to go in the Cerberus. I don't know why I did that. I could have just easily went into my Nightmare, my other plays, but I'm going to go ahead and this time I'm going to proc off my Mermaid effect if he has nothing in response for that. So I'm going to discard my Effect Veiler to special summon a Orcust Nightmare from my deck to my side of the field so I can do all my other plays. Now it looks like he doesn't have anything in response for that. So we're still all ready to go for this. Yeah, so this is where things are gonna get really nice. I'm gonna set up hopefully a big board on this and end with my Rusty Bardiche and hopefully but Galatea on the board with 2 back rows being both the Fog Blades. So I'm going to go ahead and Link Summon using the Mermaid and the Orcust Nightmare to go into my Galatea. I'm going to go ahead and then afterwards use the effect of Orcust Nightmare targeting my Galatea to banish or to send a Orcust monster, or not Orcust, but 1 Dark Machine monster from my deck to the graveyard, which is going to be Harp Horror. And then I'm going to use Harp Horror's effect to banish Harp Horror to special summon 1 from the deck, which is going to be another Symbol Skeleton to the board. Afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and Link Summon into my Rusty Bardiche with this so I can get my Fog Blades out and be able to do all my other really, really good plays on this. I'm really just a little disappointed with myself that I chose to do the Destrudo play, because now I'm at a disadvantage for life points. While I'm sitting at 4K, he is now sitting with a full set of life points, and yeah, this isn't going to be looking too good for me. But I'm going to go ahead and link off into my Rusty Bardiche. He stops my effect. I negate it with Called by the Grave, so my effects do go through. I'm not going to let this one happen. I'm going to set up my board for this, so yeah, to make it a better game than game 1. So I'm going to discard off of Rusty Bardiche. I'm going to discard my Silent Cloak or Ancient Cloak to the grave to set my Fog Blade. Then I'm going to banish my Ancient Cloak to add Silent Boots to my hand off of its effect. And since I currently control a Phantom Knight monster, I can special summon my Phantom Knight as Silent Boots from my hand to the field. So I'm going to go ahead and special summon the Silent Boots. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do next is banish my Symbol Skeletons to special summon my Galatea back to my side of the field. I'm going to go ahead and proc off Galatea's effect to return one of my Dark Machines in my banish pile back to the deck so I can set an Orchespeller Trap from my deck to the field, which is going to be the Orchestrated Babble, just so I have my quick effects on my opponent's turn, since that's really what makes this deck go off. From here, I'm gonna do the next play, which most people do. I'm gonna go into Dingirsu with using Galatea to bring back my Symbol Skeleton as an equipped material, so I can continue doing the play on my opponent's turn, so I can get both effects off to target and destroy and send. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and XC summon Dingirsu, attaching Symbol Skeletons from my Banish pile to there, and then from there I'm going to go ahead and link off into my second Galatea, and then I'm going to end up banishing my Silent Boots from the graveyard to the Banish pile to add a Phantom Knight Speller Trap from my deck to my hand, which is going to be the other copy of Fog Blades, and I'm going to go ahead and set the Fog Blade to the field. So now I got 2 back row disruptions for this. Not like I said, it's not really gonna matter for this. I did really mess up by doing the Destrudo play and paying half my life points. I've done some new updates. Well, I haven't done them just yet, but I'm going to be doing some new updates to my Orcust deck. So if you guys would like to see a new Orcust profile in the near future, let's see how many likes this video can get. Again, you know, we're gonna go off and do our effects. I'll go ahead and pass it off to him. He's gonna draw for turn. He's gonna go ahead and normal summon a Jaguar, link it off into a Baylynx. He's going to use the effect of Baylynx to get his Babble out. He's going to special summon his Gazelle since the Salamangreat monster was sent to the graveyard. So then he pulls his Sanctuary off of Baylynx. Now he's going to activate the effect of Gazelle to mill a Salamangreat Speller Trap to the Salamangreat card to the graveyard. Which is going to end up being Roar again, which on his end was a smart choice. That's the normal Salamangreat player choice, is to send off your Roar to the graveyard as soon as you can. Looks like I'm searching through my graveyard right now to see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and activate Galatea effect by targeting my Orcust Nightmare, send it back to the deck to set an Orcust Speller Trap, which and it's going to be Crescendo on my part. Yep. I have yet to proc off my effects of Dingirsu. He's going to go ahead and send his Spinny to the graveyard to boost up his Gazelle, and then he's going to go ahead and target the Spinny to special summon it back to the field since he controls the Salamangreat monster. Then he's going to go ahead and do an Xe summon into his Salamangreat Ponyta. Oh, no, not quite yet. I think he's waiting on something. Let's see if I have anything to respond with. Now he's going to go ahead and Xe summon into his Salamangreat Ponyta. I'm going to go ahead and respond with a Fog Blade, negating that effect so he does not get his searches. So now he's just left on the board with his Baylynx and his Mirage Stelio. I'm going to go ahead and respond with Fog Blade's activation, banishing Symbol Skeleton and bringing out Dingirsu. And it looks like he just called by the grave my Symbol Skeletons, so I don't get my Dingirsu. He went ahead and called that, so I do not get Dingirsu, but that's fine. I still have a pretty good board presence right now with Galatea and Rusty Bardiche with a Fog Blade and a Crescendo set in my back row. He's going to go and activate his Sanctuary. He's going to link off into a Sunlight Wolf, and that goes off to the grave. So now he has the Sunlight Wolf onto the field. He's going to use the effect of Mirage Stalio to send... He's trying to decide which one he's going to send back. It looks like he's going to choose the Rusty Bardiche to send back. That's perfectly fine. I already got my Fog Blades out, and yep, so he's going to relink into his Sunlight Wolf and activate its effect to get his Roar back. But first he's going to special summon Jaguar to a normal Salamangreat play and target his Mirage Stalio. Send it back to the extra deck, adding his Gazelle. I do believe this in this video is where he missed his timing on the effect of his Roar. I do believe. I think I would like to say that he missed timing on it. If not, yeah, no, he did miss timing. I was told before I went to edit this video and upload it that he did a misplay on one part, but it does not look like he did. He's thinking about what he's going to be doing next on his plays. It looks like he was contemplating about link summoning into something else using his Sunlight Wolf and Jaguar. Right now all he can really do is go into his Heat Leo and shuffle back one of my back row monsters, but it looks like he's just going to go and do his battle phase and just crash into my monster, but he's going to protect it from destruction using Baylink. So my Galatea went bye-bye, and he still gets to keep his Jaguar. Not entirely and then he's going to go ahead and attack into me with his Sunlight Wolf, dealing me 1800. This does not look good for the Orcust player right now, I can say that much. This was not a very strong deck or strong plays. But again guys, if you like what you see, just give this video a like, and give me a subscribe, hit that notification bell. He's going to go ahead and link off into his Sunlight Wolf, or his Heat Leo, using the effects of, or using Baylinks and Sunlight Wolf. But I'm going to go ahead and stop him from shuffling stuff back in by Fog Blading his Heat Leo. He's going to go ahead and pass it off to me. I'm going to search my graveyard to see if I have anything in there to make plays with. I do. I'm going to go ahead and activate Symbol Skeleton's effect. I'm going to see if he has anything in response to that. He's going to go ahead and Heavy Storm Dust my back row, being Crescendo, and my other Fog Blade. But that's alright. I'm still going to get my special summon off of Symbol Skeleton. I'm going to go ahead and get my Galatea back. I'm going to go ahead and use my... I don't have anything to target my Fog Blades with. I did end up missing timing on my Destrudo earlier on in the game. It was supposed to go to the bottom of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and use Crescendo's effect. I can banish it from my graveyard and add back a Dark Machine from there and add it either to my hand or search one from my deck to add to hand. He's looking in the graveyard currently to see if there's anything that he can respond with. I'm going to go ahead and obviously target the Dingirsu off for the Crescendo, add it back to my extra deck, which is probably one of the smarter plays and one of the smarter decisions since I only run one copy of Dingirsu. If you guys like to see an updated version of my Orcust deck profile, just give this, let's see how many likes this video can get. He went ahead and activated his effect of Roar to negate my Galatea effect. I'm going to go ahead and use Monster Reborn and bring back the Galatea anyhow. So, it was a waste of a roar. And it looks like I'm going to go ahead and special summon my Dingirsu. I'm going to use the effect to send it. And then he's going to special summon his Gazelle. Since the Salamangreat monster was sent to the graveyard, he's going to use the effect of Gazelle to mill a spell or a Salamangreat card to the graveyard. Not too sure exactly what he's going to go for. Looks like he's going to send his Rage off to the graveyard for this one. Not looking too good for me. I'm only at 22 while I'm facing down his 8,000. Looks like I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do because he has Balinx and Grave. I'm going to go ahead and just smack into the Gazelle. He's going to use his Balinx and protect that. He's still going to go ahead and take the damage for it, but he's going to keep his Gazelle on the field. Not too sure as to why that was done. I would have probably just let my Gazelle go. I guess on his end he had something in mind, at least to keep one of his monsters on the board. I passed it off to him. He's going to go ahead and target his spinning graveyard, special summon it, and then he's going to go into his Mirage Stalio. It looks, yeah, he's going to use Mirage Stalio to bring it to the board. He's going to go ahead and activate his effect of Mirage Stalio by detaching one material to special summon a Salamangreat monster from his deck to the field defense position. It's going to be Falco. Doesn't look too good for me on this. He's going to go ahead and probably set up a board to really bring me some pain on this. He's going to go ahead and Link Summon using Mirage Stalio and his Falco. He's going to go ahead and go into a Sunlight Wolf. He's going to proc off the effect of Mirage Stalio and send my Dingirsu back into my extra deck. Then he's going to go ahead and use the effect of Falco and set his Rage to the field. Then he's going to special summon his Jaguar from the graveyard. He's going to send back his Stalio. At this point, he could really just attack into me at this and take for game. I don't know why he's just going for extra extending. He has game pretty much here, actually. If I'm not mistaken, he takes either game. I'm pretty sure he goes for game on this. He links into two monsters, going to his Heatleo, and then swings into me for game. Yeah, that was again, not one of the better matchups because of my Destrudo play at the beginning of the match, which took away half my life points. But again, I want to give a special thanks to BostonsEternalempire for letting me use his equipment to record. If you want to check out his page, I'll put a link in my description, and you guys can check out the awesome stuff that he has. Check out his deck profiles on there. He just uploaded a Red Eyes profile, a Salamangreat profile. He has budget deck profiles on there for you budget players out there, and lots of other random stuff. But again, if you guys like what you see in this video today, like and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell if you guys want to see my videos as soon as they get uploaded. And yeah,